Well, hello there, Newbies here. Today I'm going to teach you how to play scaling like crazy. Weak in the early game, strong in the late game. 1 Q taking almost your whole HP, top lane dog, and snowballing final boss. 1v5 one-shotting broken ass champion named Nasus. Nasus is a melee top lane champion who starts very weak, but gets stronger with every stage of the game, until he becomes vicious, dangerous, huge final boss in the late game. Let's start that game. Nasus's gameplay is basically that Assassin's Creed gather all the feathers type of side quest that every game has. Your main objective is to hit as many Qs and to stack as many stacks. Let me just get a little stack over here, Crabman.
Stonks.
But the opponent is gonna try to round you down. To withstand it, you need to know Nasus's lore. According to the lore, Nasus was the youngest general who strived to knowledge and never liked bloodshed. He was a great strategist who didn't like war, but accepted it as a necessity and tried to win his battles fast and with no casualties. So try to play accordingly. Try to avoid fight. You are peaceful, wise, pacifist. You're just peaceful. So peaceful. But this minion... NANI? You are dying! Lesson 1. Wave control. Nasus's Q is called Siphoning Strike. If Nasus kills anything or anyone with his Q, he is going to gain a stack and increase its damage. More stacks, more damage, and it has no cap. Your main source of stacks are the minions. Yeah, these little bastards. Last hit them with your Q and let the wave push over to your side when your opponent is on the lane. Learn to farm under the turret. A melee minion can take 2 shots and you can stack him up, when a caster can only take 1 turret shot. Regular minions give you 3 stacks, but a cannon minion gives you 12 stacks.
Here comes the money!
Here we go! Money talk!
Here comes the money! Money, money, money!
But seriously, stack cannon minion every chance you get. Lesson 2. Jungle ganks. If you're able to freeze the lane, farm under the turret, get the action to your side of the lane, get your opponent low, not because of your skill, but because he would wanna kill you so much he'd take a turret shot or 2. Then ask a jungler for a gank. You have a W called Wither. It slows enemy movement and attack speed, which lets you run away from unwanted fights in the early game and run up to enemies in mid and late game. The enemy top laner will be in a dangerous deep position, and with your slow on W, it will be hard to survive such gank. Apparently for me. Don't forget that you're still a little bitch. I mean in the dog terms. So don't even come close to URgot. Lesson 3. Keep stacking. Thought there is going to be something more to this champion?
Nope.
Just keep on stacking. Get under turret, farm minions, and ask for gank again. By the way, try to stack the champions with your Q. You also get 12 stacks from it. Lesson 4. Pressing R. Nasus's R is Fury of the Sands. Nasus grows and unleashes an area damage circle around him, increasing his health, range, attack speed and cooldown on his Q. Common mistake is not stacking after pressing R. Your ult gives you a cooldown on your Q, so use it while you can and stack up some more. Okay, Fox Lady, we got this. I am going to tank, you are going to pick up the kill. We are going to work as a team, we have a plan, and let's go!
Oh no, it all went wrong! Ooh.
I have noticed that most of the players know how dangerous Nasus can be in the late game. They pay some respect, you know, but somehow they're always on the enemy team. So I got ganked by 4 of them. I appreciate, yeah. I'm not feeding, they just paying me respect. And my team is chilling on other lanes. Okay. Don't forget to be cocky. You should show that you are the late game champion. Show him that he's a loser, wasn't able to get you. I'm not going to recall behind the turret. Nah, I'm going to recall in front of his face. Lesson 5. Roaming. In the mid game, start roaming and getting kills on enemy team. They are usually squishier than a top laner, so sometimes it is easier to get kills on them. And while you do that, enemy URgot is going to kill almost your whole team and push the tower all by himself. You know, at least you can handle him 3v1. Eat shit, you fucking crab. I can even 1v1 you now, you stupid crab man. Not so smart and brave now. He later managed to kill my whole team while I was farming Akali. Lesson 6. Push the lanes. Nasus's Q is working on the turrets, so the more stacks you have, the more damage you can deal to the turret, therefore the faster you can push. Lesson 7. Common mistakes. Common mistakes on Nasus are not stacking a cannon minion. It will slow your snowballing and power spike. Killing champions with other skills. You're also not getting the stacks. Stacking dragon buffs and jungle creatures. Again, if you don't do that, you're not letting yourself get stacks. So basically, try to stack everything you see. Now let's look at Nasus as a character. Nasus is a smart guy, philosopher, strategist, youngest general, genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. The list goes on and on. He was fair to his soldiers and to his enemies, trying to secure, contain and protect all the books, scrolls and etc. Cause he's not a brute, he's into knowledge. After decades of dutiful service, Nasus was struck by sickness and was about to die within a week. But judging by his deeds, he was allowed to go through ascension, a process of becoming eternal godlike creature. His younger brother Renekton, who became a war leader himself, dropped everything and ran back home. On the arrival, he saw that Nasus was bad.
It was horrific. I could have lifted him up off the sheet with 2 fingers.
So he carried his brother to the Sun Disk for ascension, even though he could die himself. However, he didn't die, but 2 gods emerged. Nasus as a jackal and Renekton as a crocodile. When Xerath destroyed Shurima during Ascension of Azir, Renekton wrestled Xerath into the Tomb of Emperors, and Nasus, with a heavy heart, had to seal them in. For centuries, Nasus was alone, forgetting about his former life and purpose, but the Tomb of Emperors was rediscovered by mortals, and its seal was broken. Xerath was out, Azir reborn, Sun Disk raised from the sands, and maybe he even can reunite with his beloved brother. Yeah guys, don't worry, my Q only takes 80% of your HP. But nevertheless, URgot is imbalanced, guys. Look at him. He's taking my team, my whole team, one after another. But don't worry, it is time for revenge. In a late game, if you build tanky, enemy team will have hard time killing you, and your Q should deal a lot of damage, cause those stacks you have been accumulating for the whole game, and your passive lifesteal is gonna help you regen a lot of HP, so you'll be a final boss, towering over them and bonking them with your cane to death. But URgot is still an unkillable machine. I can't get through him. What should I do? I need some kind of strategy. Okay, Nasus is a strategist, so I should think like Nasus. I should behave like Nasus. I should become Nasus. Okay. I am a genius strategist. It is a war that should be won. Without casualties. No casualties. Wait, no casualties. I think I have an idea. I can win this without killing. Pacifism! GG! Again, we proved that Nasus is the greatest strategist, and we won the game with the best strategy out there. Backdooring. No kills, no blood, Pacifism but victory. If you liked the video, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel and leave the comment.